Is it this one? I found it! I found it! It's the one without the stuff coming up from the beginning, from the middle, because that makes sense because there's no creatures in the middle of this one. Okay, listen, I thought Sid for a second was a Tonberry, and I was about to just get, like, stabbed. And I'm like, oh, well, GG. Well done, Final Fantasy. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Where the heck are we? Doink. After I fell into the quicksand, everything went dark. That's all I can remember. Really? Everyone just forgot everything? I hope they're alright. Listen. So, you're finally awake. It's Kuja. Do I have a voice for Kuja? I don't know if I do. It's not that voice, I can tell you that. Mostly because I thought Kuja was a woman? And honestly, oh, that's not good. That's fire right there. Let's just jump in. Let's see what happens. Oh dear, was it something I said? I'll let your friends live if you say yes. I have no choice. What if I say never? Are they gonna kill my friends? I'm gonna say I have no choice. I don't want a game over. I don't want my friends to be hurt. I'm so sorry. This is why I can never actually be evil in the real world. Is because, like, I can't even bring harm to, like, fictional characters. Hey Sid, I need to look after the others. I won't let you down. Are you sure about that, Sid? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, no offense. Hey look, Kuja at least was nice enough to hook me up with full HP and MP. So, like, I don't care what you guys say about him. He's not a bad guy. Stand between the two black mages. I mean, I sort of already am. Beam me up, Kuja. What? No, Kuja. I'm definitely not looking. Oh, Kuja, I was looking for treasure chests. Is it going to be a one-on-one kind of a thing here? Am I going to have to go bring down the boss of Final Fantasy 1? I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Listen, you don't have anyone in your hands. I'm going to send you to a place called Olivert. Oilivert? Yeah, let's call him Oilivert. Where is that? Oilivert is south of the Seaways Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. That is a continent I have not been on yet. That's it, no more beaming. Next time I'll walk. That's a great reference to Spaceballs. It's a little used reference to Spaceballs as well. I mean, that's true. I am a little too stupid to use magic. The Gulag Stone. I'll even send you on my luxury cruise ship. Hot diggity. Let's go. Can Steiner come with? Like me and Steiner. Oh, I can bring whoever I want. Okay. So they said it was an anti-magic realm, right? Like, so we're definitely gonna get them. And them. And then, you know what? Let's go ahead. And let's get Aiko on the team. I think that's what we're gonna do. Just in case I actually can use magic down there. I don't know if I can. That's my problem. But I like to believe I can. Steiner, we are going to get you to max level before long. You are too precious of a character to just let your talents go to waste. Step through the door. I will do whatever I want, whenever I want. Thank you very much. Proceed to the center of the platform. I thought they were going to, like, teleport them one at a time, and I was about to be like, oh, don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. I mean, if they did, like, how am I going to stop them, you know? Spare me the emotion of the union. Now go stand with your friends. We could probably take them right now. I mean, eventually, we kind of sort of almost held our own against Beatrix, and I can't believe that Kuja is honestly stronger than Beatrix. I also, yes, I agree with you, Kuja. I think we are all a bunch of morons for agreeing to help you. Do I know what a Gulig stone is? I keep wanting to call it the Gulag stone, and that's just because I've played Call of Duty. Oh, hey, I'm gonna say a spaceship. It's an airship. That must be the Hildegard 1. Wait. And then I'm looking for somebody called Hilda, aren't I? Is her last name Guard? Is she the first one of her family? We're told not to go any farther. That's right. Get off my ship. I mean, it's a ship, that's for sure. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily the prettiest ship, but I mean, she gets the job done. I'm not quite sure how it stays in the air. Do they explain that? Because this doesn't use mist to float like the other ones. It's diesel powered or steam powered or something. And I see the propellers in the back, but what keeps it up? Oh, they're you guys. Why weren't the other ones allowed? Huh? That makes no sense. Listen, these guys don't really have a brain at this point. Like, I mean, they have a brain, but like, they're not going to respond to us. They may not even know their numbers. Oh, it's Zorn. Zorn and Thorn. What is Zorn in my side, am I right? Why? You backstabbing bozos? Those are slanderous words. Can I just attack them? Please, can I attack them? Oh, pretty please. I want to attack them ever so much. I don't. It's fine. Okay. Alright. There's so much that I just don't care about. Like, anytime that those two are on screen, I'm like, I just don't care. Oh, my other Freya says hello. So I think that my mic had been set up wrong this entire time. Because, like, I've never been able to, I haven't been able to move it very far, like, forward. So it's just always been kind of in a fixed position. But then all I did was very simply spin it around. And all of a sudden, when you spin it around, it works fine. Like, I can move it any direction that I want. And I'm like, I'm a moron. Ooh, you know what? That's a marsh. Quinn is not here, though. Still, there's got to be something here. Bark, bark, bark. What's going on with you guys? I mean, maybe Quinna... Like, I would not be at all surprised if Quinna just shows up. I just need directions, honestly. Okay. Oh, I know where it is? I'll say both sides a lot of time. Can I pull it up here? Nope. Okay. I don't even know if there's like a reason for me to be in here right now. There might not be. Well, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, Quinna might just be omnipresent. The Quinna does not appear to be omnipresent here. I don't see them popping up. I'm using a Blue Yeti. One of those. And it worked perfectly fine before because I don't move my mic that often. But I was just like, I was irked by it. And I was like, I feel like maybe I'd get better sound if I pointed it in a slightly different direction. And for a while, I couldn't do it. But then I was like, oh, okay, like, for whatever reason, I just literally all I did is I just flipped the way it was sitting on its stand, and it works just fine now. So like, it really was just me being dumb, which, I mean, that's par for the course. And like, I've recorded hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. Oh no. My game crashed. It's been a while since I've saved. Let's go ahead. We'll pull this back up, and we'll see what happens. Like, I saved right before all of those battles in the desert, so we're out that XP. Oh, good. It auto-saved right here. Oh, then, man, I am so happy about that. I'm so glad this game has random auto-saves. Oh. Whew. That's a hell of a save. Thank you, game. This is native on the computer. This is just the Steam client, so unless the Steam client is emulated or something like that, I am using a mod. My friend told me about a mod that lets me, Hughes Marsh, Oliver, okay. That lets you, when you install it, it does stuff like HD backgrounds and everything like that. And I can also do a lot of other stuff in terms of like speeding up the gameplay. But all I've done is, sorry, I'm just what. It's like Howl's Moving Castle here. You know, Aiko, I didn't like check any of your equips, so like, my bad. Yeah, because I want to keep this as kind of like natural as possible. Just because it is my first time playing the game. So I was like, okay, I'll do an HD background. That won't do much, but all the other stuff I've just left as is, which I think is a good way of doing it. Okay. I mean, attack. Who can use something? Ah, those people. Those people. Howl's Moving Castle, I will say, is doing good. I mean, it's got a giant cannon on the front there, which is probably why it's doing so good. Also, I love that it's just called Armstrong. Like, what a name! What a name! Oh, dude, Final Fantasy VII Crazy House is scary. Like, I had forgotten about it until right now, but like, it is a terrifying house. Like, every time I fought one, I was like, uh-oh. I was never excited to be fighting one. Also, I like that it's here. Like, there's not a home anywhere nearby. You guys couldn't have put like this enemy anywhere closer to a city. All right, Steiner, did you just learn some stuff? I don't think you did. How about you? Oh, you've almost learned something. Mithril armor? Well, mithril armor is the best that you can put on right now. Lamia's tiara. Here's the thing, we're gonna keep this one on you. Twisted armband. Can you learn anything? You can learn HP plus 20%. That is really big. Oh, they made it? That's interesting. I do kind of want to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't yet. But, like, it's on my list of things to buy at some point. Okay, so that's 8. What does Gamble Defense do? Does that occasionally raises it? Well, we'll leave it there for now. Yeah, let's prevent darkness. Poison, I'm not too worried about right now. Mug. Let's get rid of those. I've heard nothing but great stuff about the new Final Fantasy remake. Like, I haven't even heard anyone complain about, like, the gameplay style of it, which I think is kind of amazing, because I thought if anyone was gonna, like, have any problems, it was gonna be about how the games are actually played. But no. I don't want to get confused. This is not good. Oh, no, it's Dane, too. Oh, thank goodness. Listen, the fact that they can even, like, expand the Midgar section to that is amazing. Because, like if you had told me that they would be able to pull off that portion, like, 2 years ago, for 40 hours, I would have been like, no, you're lying to me. So, like, the fact that they were able to do it, and have been able to do it as easily as they've done it, like, I love that. It gives me hope that the rest of the games are going to be just as good. Let's get an attack on before they kill me. Let's see. You know, out of everyone here, Dane can probably survive that attack better than anyone. Oh, okay. Or it can just straight up kill him. I'm telling you, being able to just straight up kill people is overrated. Or underrated is one of the numbers. I think I meant to say underrated. That sounds more correct. Let's just defend. I don't trust myself. Yeah, 1,000 needles. I get that. I survived it though. Hopefully Freya kills this. Listen, I would not want to be in charge of that game. Let's just say that. Like, if you were like, yeah, exactly what you said. I mean, we need you to keep the spirit of the game, but everything else about the game is going to change. Also, we have built the last, 20 years of our company off the back of this game. So, like, no pressure. I couldn't do it. So, like, the fact that they were able to pull it off is awesome. It's a giant maze. It's a natural maze in here. Okay. Ooh, what is this? What is this boy? I think maybe I've already fought one of these. Oh, is this the Catobleepus person? It is. It do be. My gosh. So much damage. Is that necessary? I don't think it was. So we're gonna jump into the sky. Listen, we can talk about any of the Final Fantasies, because here's the thing. My favorite Final Fantasy is, and probably will always be, 8. I say that because I really like 10. Steiner, that was 2,600 damage. That's amazing. But I've always been very salty that 7 gets all this treatment, because I'm like, 7 sucks. Everyone, have you seen the graphics? The graphics are terrible. Also, the character design, Final Fantasy VIII's where it's at. And I got done with it, and it's still very good. But I'm also like, they could improve upon it if they wanted to. It always made me mad. Like, for instance, when they announced, like, on the Switch, when they were like, hey, guess what? We have all, and I do mean all, of the Final Fantasy games coming to the Switch. Oh, except for Final Fantasy VIII. And then, like later on, they put 8 out there. I'm like, what? Why? Like, come on. Don't do this to me. I keep thinking, and I know it's just because that Freya is wearing the red. I keep thinking that Freya is a red mage, and I keep wanting to use them to heal. Did the screen just go, like, yellow for people? Oh, it's way down there. Okay. I think they've got... Oh, 6 in Prior? Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be really good. I think they have 6 in Prior, maybe? On the... on, like, mobile devices. So, like, that's sort of, kind of something. Jump! You know what? We're just gonna... Let's do a Fenrir. I think we're gonna do a Fenrir here. Just a... Oh, that's right. We gotta change these. You guys are all in the wrong rows. Terrestrial Rage. That's not worth it. The mobile versions are not good. I agree with that. I have the mobile version of one of the Dragon Quest games, and I was like, really, you guys? Really? Man, do I have any attacking anything whatsoever? No? Okay. And we'll just do double heals, because why not? Matra Magic? You know that? I have to bring Quina here so that you can learn Matra Magic? Listen, by the time this goes away, it's not going to be worth it, but still. Let's jump, and then we'll attack them. And I don't, that's the thing, like, I don't understand why they don't do these loving remakes for the older games. Like, I agree, especially for something like Final Fantasy, even Final Fantasy 1, or any of the Final Fantasies that they didn't originally bring over to the US. Like, they could do such great things with those games now. Especially because so many in the US have never seen them. And yet they don't do anything. Like, and even like Final Fantasy VI. Like, Final Fantasy VI is a great game. Except for, and I'm gonna say it, I'm one of those people who hates the last half of Final Fantasy VI. Like, it's like the perfect game up and kill until you kill what's-his-face. And then after that, it's like the worst game ever. Like, it brings that down so much for me. But that's just because I've got weird hang-ups about how... Yeah. Up until, you kill Kefka, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so you guys went down this route after you kill him. That's... You went down the most boring route possible after you kill him. Okay, that's fine, that's good, that's okay. Alright, so where are we at? I think we need to go... Do we need to go in there? Yeah, I think we need to go that way. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is an Adamantoise? That's an Adamantoise. Look at that. Fenrir. I don't know if you'll hurt him or not. Steal from the Adamantoise. Dragoon. You don't really have anything.